way, but no.
Keep it a buck. It wasn't like you was like a fat boy. Like you were never a fat boy, man.
I was a
you
fat boy.
Healthy nigga, man.
I was a fat boy. He trying to be nice. We're gonna start it right there.
Oh,
He
my
trying
God.
to be nice. I was a fat boy, and everybody know that. It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? I can live with that, cause, hey man, your boy done slim down, man. And with that, you know what I'm saying? We back, man. Hey, you know it's good to be here. It's your boy KB, live in effect, man. The Real Spill Network, man. You know, great day to be here. Got my boy with me, my partner, man. First off, what's going on, my boy? Let him know who you is, man. Tell him know who you is.
Bradley Malone, Columbus, Georgia finest. You know what I'm saying? 706 Northside High School, live and direct at my man's shop.
Yes, sir,
and my
yes,
brother,
sir,
I must say,
yes, sir. Yes,
you
sir.
do
We
look
here.
excellent, man. You have slimmed down, but you were never fat. You were never fat. He was. What your grandma say, man?
My auntie called me Chunky Monkey.
Chunky monkey, pudgy. You know what I mean?
That's
Pause.
fat, bro. That's fat. That's fat. Not the PhD, the FAT. That's fat. Yeah, man. Good day today, man. You know,
Great day.
rainy Monday. It's a lot of reasons it's a great day, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Well, y'all know where I'm leading with that. We gonna get there though. But you know, man, I got my guy here today. You know, wanted to start this season off with my partner, man. Good friend of mine, brother, as he said. You know, before we get started in anything though, you know, do want to take a good moment of silence for our other brother. You know, we recently lost. Gotta put this in here for him. Our guy Chris Gray, Dr. Gray. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you, bro. Your family. You know, we still here for all y'all if y'all ever need us. You know, but we gotta take this moment of silence for bro real quick. So, man, first of all, let them know what we got going on today, why you here, man, who you are, what you into, all that good jazz stuff like that.
Definitely. So, again, if you don't know me, Bradley Malone. We're here to basically just spread the awareness of us excellence. You know what I'm saying? Get on here talking about some business topics and whatnot, and just introduce some things that you might be familiar with or might not be familiar with. With that being said, for me specifically, it is property management, real estate, numbers, analytics, all the little geeky, intricate stuff that comes along with this. And then on top of that, I feel like I can probably help you out with a couple side hustles and things of that sort. And yeah.
Break that Johnny Manziel out real quick. That's what he talk. He talking numbers if you don't understand.
Sure.
So we named off a bunch of stuff. Let's start with property management first. We dive in there and then we can move along from there. With property management, man, what do you do? How did you get into it? And then I guess from there, you can relay into the real estate aspect of it too.
Okay. So, two-part question. I've been in property management now for going on 2.5 years, and I've been holding my real estate license for going on 3 years now. And how I got into it was go all the way back to 2016.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Just graduated. Shit.
Sheesh. I keep forgetting that. Golly. Well, at this point in life, I was I had a real industrial background. You know what I'm saying? I was working at warehouses, doing all type of little grimy stuff, man. Speaking of which, shout out to my boy Don One, man. Don One, aka Sniper Jones, my guy. He put me onto every warehouse job I've ever had. Like that has been, you feel me? He literally walked me right in the door. Boom. But working at a specific warehouse location or whatever. And it was a very, very demanding job to where I had to speak and, just had to really kind of take the light and handle situations. And for the money that I was getting paid, that position was very, very critical because I could literally get somebody fired. I was doing quality assurance. You know what I mean? And after so many mess ups, I literally seen him walk him out the door. And I'm like 21 and I'm like, yo, I just ended this dude's career. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my job. Like
Next, nigga.
Crazy
like that.
But my trainer there, well, really my mentors too, man. Shout out Reggie, man. And he was deep into real estate. He was a wholesaler, and I'll get into that and explain that. You probably know what it is, but just to clear it. But yeah, he always just we'd be kicking it with each other. I always flock to like the older crowd. You know what I mean? Just for the farts and giggles, of course, and then for the wisdom too, because they really be dropping. I was never like one of those people who'd be like, man, I don't want to kick it with no old heads. I don't want to, nah, man. I like that.
You seen who I dapped up there more than two
For
OGs,
sure.
boy.
Two
I be
OGs.
with the old heads,
Back to
OGs
back.
all the time, man.
Look, I'm in here trying not to fan out. But yeah, so he was into the real estate stuff heavy, and he was like, man, young brother, you should do this, man. This ain't the end of the road for you. You can go. You can do this. You articulate yourself well, man. You know, you look good. You know, I'm pretty sure you can probably dress up and, you know, get cleaned up and whatnot. And da-da-da. Just look into it. And I was like, okay, whatever. All right, okay. Yeah. I'm the only thing I was worried about.
Yeah, I'd always be.
I was tripping. I was like, man, look, I'm getting about $800 every Friday, man. I ain't got no bills. I'm with my dad. I'm trying to go outside. I'm in Atlanta, man.
I'm chilling.
So, anyways, he ended up convincing me to go to he convinced me to go to a workshop with him for wholesaling, and then we went to a caravan, and yeah, from that point when I seen it and got around the people and, you know what I'm saying, seen all the opportunity, there it was. So jumped into real estate school, did that about 3 times. That was a very
3 times?
3 times, bro. Bro, that job was trash. It was trash. Ooh, it was so trash. But I can say this: the first 2 times I was lost, and I was doing it because somebody felt like that I should be doing this. I didn't believe it yet. Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So through that, wasting money, wasting time, whatever. But that 3rd time, that's when I was like, you know what?
Strike out. He said he ain't striking out on number 3.
Yeah, man.
So with the test, bro, I guess we can transition to that. How do you even get the opportunity to take that test? What's the like criteria, steps?
So the opportunity comes with the class. You have to pass the class. 75 hours. 75 hours of time you got to do with the class. Then at the end of the class, you have to take the exam. You have to pass that exam with a certain score. I believe it was 80%. No, it was 75%. 70 or that could be the Georgia exam. I forget because it's been 3 years. But anyways, you got to pass an exam. And once you pass the school exam, then you'll get your credentials to go take the state exam. Okay. And that state exam,
what's the hard one, boy? That's the
man.
That Super Bowl that the Eagles get to.
It's funny you mentioned Super Bowl, man. I tell people all the time, bro, like I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Some people will sit there and, you know, be like, oh, I passed on my first try, I passed on my second. Look, man, I took that shit 6 times. Jordan 6 rings. You hear me?
Hey.
But we still held it down. We still did it. And I was ready to give up, but I ain't do all that. All that work. Fast forward, I was what, 20, wow, 30? Finna be 30. 27. I was 27. Mind you, I started this journey at 21, bro. So, you feel me? Like, it took some time. Like, it really took some time. And I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? So, that's my story. You feel me? And when people try to play with me about it, my thing is this. I know the test, and I know this stuff 6 times better than you.
So with that, bro, how you said it took a long time, how'd you keep your composure through that? You know, how you stayed dedicated to it all?
I didn't. Shout out to God. It took a lot of falling and getting back up to, you know, to get myself situated. Then it also took a lot of maturing too, because I was doing it for the wrong reason. I was thinking about the money. Oh, I'm gonna make a lot of money. Like, I'm watching house flipping videos. I'm watching all the materialistic stuff that comes with being successful in real estate, opposed to actually knowing your job.
Skill aspect of it. That's gonna come along with it. That's real though. That's real. That's real. Now with that, bro. After you take the test, pass it. What was it easy to flow into the real estate whole world, or was it still a process? Is it still a process? How is that after the test? How is all of that after it?
Great question. So, yeah, it is definitely still a process, and I feel like it'll forever be a process. I feel like even for the millionaires and billionaires, it's still a process, you know what I mean? Because the market moves in a way that we honestly can't predict, and I feel like those who know, you know what I'm saying, those are the upper echelons, you know what I mean? But, so, yeah, you know, went about it, of course, passed, very happy, celebrated, picked the brokerage where I can, you know, hang my license with and whatnot, and quite literally jumped in 10 toes down. Worst decision ever, but best decision ever as far as where that decision took me.
Talk to me.
For sure. So I was working at Fulton County Sheriff's Office at this time. I was over the warehouse there. Again, another warehouse kid. But I got that one on my own. But yeah, so at this point, I'm, you know, the money cool, but I'm like, man, there's no growth here. Like, there's no growth. They want me to either become like some type of deputy sheriff or something like that, or go to the jail.
Why you ain't do that, man? Why you ain't be the deputy sheriff,
Come
man?
on, man. Look at me.
Oh, boy.
Look at me, man.
Had Atlanta in my pocket with my boy over there, man.
Man.
Shit, man.
Look at me, man. Don't get me wrong. I hold it down, man, but I know my limitations. I ain't finna be walking around black and blue from no inmate. No, sir. But, yeah. So, got cocky, and I was like, you know what? I'm finna get up out here, bro. I got my license. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my little pension and whatnot and all that stuff on the job, calculating all the little money I can use that can take me for allegedly a year, which only what held me over for 3 months. And that was on modest, man. You know, them taxes, bro. Taxes.
Oh, yeah, you ain't gonna never get what you think you're gonna get.
Killed it. I'm gonna get back to the point, but on the taxes part, I found out that if you're not in the say what I'm trying to say. If you haven't been working at that job for more than like an X amount of years, I think for that job it was like 5 years, they tax you 40%.
God.
And I didn't find that out until I got my money.
Damn.
And I was like, where the rest of my money at? Oh, how long you been working here? X amount of years. Oh, nah, you gotta be here for this. Okay.
Damn.
So that was already strike one in the process. So do what I gotta do. Pay up like 2 months, you know, put a lot of money on my light bill and, you know, all this other stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, boom, like I'm a real estate agent. Let's get out here and go. We finna make this money, bro. We finna be driving for dollars, man. We finna be at Air Caravan. We finna do all this stuff. It costs money to do that stuff, buddy.
Does it?
It costs money to do that stuff.
It costs money to breathe.
It costs money to breathe, indeed. So, fell flat on my face. Very, very humbling experience. And through that time, I had some really, you know, some good help and, you know what I'm saying, mentorship and whatnot, which is what led me into property management. And my mentor was like, Brad, you know, your issue is you're not a salesman. You know what I mean? Like, you know your stuff. We can sit here and talk numbers, trends, you know, analytics, all the big words. We can do that. We can do that. But I need you to learn how to flaunt your body. And I was like, what you mean?
That's good advice.
For sure. And great advice. And she was like, I want you to go get you a property management job. I'm gonna send you over, you know, a list of, you know, basically like an Indeed sheet of property managers that was hiring and whatnot. And shout out to my auntie too, because she sent me the job that I had landed, and because she was in property management as well too, who's also a great mentor for me. And yeah, man, jumped in that count 10 toes down, came through the door, cocky to the mofo, letting them know like, look, man, I ain't gonna be here forever. I got a real estate license. This is what's going on with me. You know, I need a job right now, and I need to learn. And my boss, he accepted me. It was a bit of a conflict though, because, you know, it's a conflict of interest, because in property management, they want the resident to live on that property forever. Like, it's a never ending carousel. And when I came in the door, they seen me as a threat, as to like, okay, when these folks leave, he finna try to, you know, he don't want them to renew their lease, or he don't want them to, you know, he want to swipe it, make it money, and, you know, bounce. But nah.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that'll be a problem in their eyes.